First, I need to tell you something that this matter is quite complicated. So I asked a friend of me who guide us in Ukraine to bring it, but unfortunately he had a problem with his back. His back is blocked and he couldn't move anymore. So that's why I'm gonna try to bring it myself. Yuri asked me to tell something about the grower organization, our grower organization, New Green. So we are founded in 2009. So I bring you something about the history of New Green, when it started, the procedure we need to follow, because the money need to come from the EC, and they are quite strict in follow-up. So this is something I need to warn, that you can also lose the money if you don't do it correctly. I am the president of New Green. The guy with the stuck back is He Claessens, who normally needed to be here. Regulations need national regulations. So national department needs strategical plan, national rules, and ruling agency. The control agency, payment agency, department decides about recognition, operational program, changements, payment, and control. So in case of New Green, cooperative with adopted EU rules, recognized, we started with 40 members and 7.5 million turnover in euros. So transnational TO has members of other member states, and in this case we work together with Dutch growers, and then we can receive 5.5 instead of 4.6%. 4.6% on the turnover. Today we have 78 growers. We work together also technically to cultivate our fruits, guarantee our volumes to the clients, and the control over the entire production chain. We are, or let's say, 60% of the growers are Global Gap certificated. We also have GRASP certification. Together we have 300 hectares of apples, which means 12 million kilograms. So this year we had a bumper crop, and we arrive at 24 million kilograms in apples. We have 650 hectares of pears, which represents 32 million kilograms. This is where we are situated. Our stores. We also have the sun energy, which brings us a better, rendement. In case of New Green, the plan based on CMO regulation. Sorry about that. So I was telling you about the 5.5% of support. The system is that for each investment we do with New Green, if we invest €1, the EC also pays €1. So that means that this 5.5%, we need to invest 11% to receive the 5.5%. This is more or less the most simple explication I can give you. The oil-level investments, services and personal cost on farm investment and farmers' cost. So we need to invest in different kind of things. Normal, we receive 50%, so 1-to-1, but some elements they subsidize stronger, like the environment. If you invest in the environment, then you can get until 80%. That is the maximum. So New Green history, we are founded in 2008 in Borgloon, Belgium. We started with 22 growers, recognized as a European cooperative by the National Council on 31 of March 2009. Once recognized as EU producer organization, the PO can claim some support under the Common Market Organization, CMO, if the PO sent in an operational program, business plan for CMO actions, found an action fund. Like I told you, the €1 we invest, we receive €1 from EC. You can only be member of one PO. So that means that the grower of New Green, he is obliged to bring all his product to the PO, and it needs to be sold through the PO. This is more or less this one. The matching of supply and marketing for the production of the members. That's the objectives. Operational fund with own means, march ribbon on the side of the seller. Objectives between New Green and Belexport. So New Green is the grower organization. Belexport is doing the export business for New Green. So all the national selling we do ourselves. And Belexport is doing the export for New Green. So enlargement and stimulating of the offer, of the apple offer in the period from March to August. Stimulating offer of conference peer to England. Foundation of the pool system, the plastic boxes. Minimum residue tolerance, specific market-driven production of fruit. So, like I told you, we started with 22 members. We received first 4.6, and thanks to our Dutch growers, we receive now 5.5% of support. Like I told you also, the maximum is 80% support if we invest in environmental actions. The 5.5% we receive, it is on 2 years ago. So today we are 2025, so we receive the 5.5% on the turnover of 2023. Quality certifications. Sorry about that. They're getting nervous in Belgium, I think. Yeah. So quality certification, 24 of 63 active producers. 47% of the production are Global Gap certified. Yeah. For quality, we had 76 analyses. Also, Smart Fresh is supported. We treated 8.3 million kilogram with Smart Fresh. And there we also get the support from EC of 5.5%. Genetic Promotion, Blom and APA. So these are organizations like Freshwell. Blom is a Flemish organization who support us in the export. "19 members, 30% of the producers, 44%, 42% of the production. So 42% of the production is Global Gap. Again, hail insurance. This is also something we need to invest in crisis management. The hail insurance is also covered for 50% by EC. Environment, like I told you, it's 80%. Total expenditures producer is 552,000 euros. 25% is paid on the certification, 50% on environmental assets. So the budget is 1.8 million. The EMP is 21 million, means the total turnover. The maximum support, 5.5%, is 1,155,000 euro. Thank you. The prepayments are 920,000 euro. Total support we received was 1,155,000 euro. That's it. So these are, again, the things we need to invest. Production planning, concentration, offer, each time with the percentage and the amount. So these points, modernizing research and development, environment, climate measures, increasing the commercial value add, sales and marketing, increasing consumption, crisis prevention. All these kind of things we are obliged to invest a certain percentage. If there are any questions, I hope I can, because I'm not a specialist, I hope I can answer it.
Yeah, thank you. Let's applaud a little bit for Tony. Tony, I have a question. Just you mentioned that this year you have a very good season in Belgium.
So it is a good season in production, but unfortunately in financial situation is less than last year. Last year we had half a crop with double prices compared with this year. So we have a lot more work, especially the cost price goes down of the production, but all the other costs is going up. So the picking, the packing, the storing, etc. And I think in the first case, like last year, it was a lot better than this year, unfortunately. Yeah.
What's
The
the
one more question related with what is the chance of, if any, fruit producers in Belgium? All of them are members of the producer organization?
No, we also have 3 growers, 3 who are not working together with a grower organization. But let's say 70–80% is member of a grower organization. So we are a smaller one. Belorta, you know them. They are the bigger one. So they have around more than 1,000 growers. So instead of us, we only have 78. But like we always say, the nicest presents are in a small package. So we like to stay.
And one more question related with support that you are receiving from the European Commission. If a producer comparing produce that the farmer is in a grower organization and the farmer that is not in a grower organization, they receive the same support from the European Union?
No, no.
If you can explain just a little bit,
Yeah.
this would be the...
So you need to be member of a grower organization. If not, you don't receive anything from EC. So it seems that Moldova is getting a member in a few years of EC. And I think why Yuri asked me to be here is that I could explain a little bit the first steps we need to take care. And like I said, yes, last year, I hope and we welcome you to the EC very much. So let's hope they say 2027, latest 2029, you will come to the EC. And I think this is a very good thing. I think especially because Moldova, they have the name and the fame to be very good growers. Also in other fruits like apples and pears, etc. So I think you are welcome, and you have a market of 500 million people ready to serve.